Hi everyone! So some of you already know that this year I am competing in my first ever bodybuilding competition. Well, actually I'm doing two now. Haven't done it before, and I thought I should probably video it and document what happens because it's quite a big thing. I'm doing it completely vegan because have been for 8 years now, I think. Veggie since birth. I'm also doing it completely natural. So one of the competitions I'm doing is the UK DFA, I think, the drug-free one. And then the other competition I'm doing is the IFBB, I think, is one in Worthing. So yeah, I've never done one of these things. I don't want to call it a vlog because that word just cringes me out. So it's my video document. So yeah, not much has happened so far. I've just completed my first week of prep. So I met my coach last week and we went through what was going to happen. So far what's happened is I have 15 minutes of fasted cardio in the morning, and I've lost my almond milk, which means my protein shakes aren't as nice, but oh well. So me and Paolo, who is also competing, picked up a cross trainer the other week, so that's what I've been doing every morning. So this isn't something I ever thought I would do, to be honest. It's not really something I've ever really thought about, but Paolo used to do it and he wanted to get back into it, and so I myself, well, I don't say I do anymore. I used to suffer with social anxiety, and my therapist that I was seeing at the time, she told me to do things that scare me, essentially, push me out of my comfort zone, to show my body that, you know, even though it's scary, nothing bad is going to happen to you. So that is what I've been doing ever since. And every year I try and do something big and scary. So yeah, so far over the years I've done, what have I done? Abseiled down a cliff. I did a beauty pageant, that was pretty scary. Kind of not the same as this, but I had to walk on stage in a bikini, so there's that aspect that's the same. I also went to a different country and did my yoga teacher training with a group of people I'd never met. That was pretty scary. And this year it's this. Yeah, so far what I've been doing is, so originally I started with a PT, lovely PT called Amy, she's vegan. I started with her in, I want to say 2021, and I started with her to get toned and a bit trimmer and a six-pack, as I kept saying to her, for my wedding. And then after the wedding I was like, you know, this has become quite a good habit, I kind of want to keep it up, so I need another challenge. And that's when the bodybuilding competition came up, because Paolo's doing it, and then plus, you know, we get to do it together and support each other. So I started with a different coach because Amy doesn't do this type of coaching, in, I think it was September 2022. Oh no, gross, I've stepped in poop. That's very gross. Yeah, so I started with him. We got the diet plan and the workout plan, a lot more upper body because that was an area I didn't do much, even though Amy tried. But you know, you as a woman especially, you're like programmed to not be small, don't get big, you know, and I had this misconception that weightlifting would make me big and bulky, which I think any person who goes to the gym would tell you that probably is that fear at the beginning, and then afterwards they're like, okay, it's actually really hard to put muscle on, so I'm not going to be big and bulky. So yeah, a lot more upper body stuff, a lot more shoulder focus, because they like the round shoulders. So yeah, I've been doing that ever since, and so yeah, now prep has just started. Not much has changed, and not much will change for a while. It's going to be very, very slow. I've been doing my posing lessons, so I've had 3 now, which again, I had what I had in my head to what actually is involved is very different. To be honest, I did go into it thinking, you know, they just stand there and strike a pose, but actually there's so much more involved and it's so much harder. Come on this way. You know, and flexing muscles is not something I'd ever done before, and now I've got to flex and not flex and turn these ones on and not these ones, and do the moves and smile and look pretty at the same time, and not fall over in heels, which I don't really wear heels anymore, haven't done for a long time. So yeah, there's a lot going on. But what else can I tell you all? I'm probably gonna, there probably won't be any videos for a while, because not much, like I said, not much is going to change. Well, it is, but very, very slowly. But when we get closer to the competition, I will probably make more, because more things will be happening. Yeah, excited. Oh, hiccups. Exciting and scary at the same time. And here's Coco, who will probably feature quite a few of my videos. Won't you, Bubs? Yeah? Anyway, so for anyone that wants to follow or wants to do it, or vegan, you know, follow along.